possibly fathom.
Okay, here's where the issue really lies, Miss Perfection. Okay, we're going to take this one step at a time. At what point in time is the person or individual to blame for their own problem before we get into more elaborations of why I think you're wrong, right? You watch the news, same as everybody else. Even if you don't, for argument's sake, right? Just to be totally fair. You do have eyes or ears that work. One or the other will suit you fine. Things happen. We all know these things. Terrible things happen. Now, women get raped on the regular, unfortunately. Or beat up or stabbed or what have you. Same to men, right? When does personal responsibility come into play? Now, I'm not speaking on whatever happened to you personally, because I don't know that. I'm just talking about cases like that in general. Now, if you don't choose to take any self-defense classes or at least carry a pocket knife or some mace or something and put yourself at a disadvantage, sure, a person is wrong for doing that, but aren't you wrong in some sort of way for having information on what actually happens and not doing anything to further protect yourself? I would say so. It may sound mean and it may sound very uncouth, so to speak, but yeah, a person is to blame for their own thing. And furthermore, about the hospital part, I don't believe you're entitled to say what doctor you want. Sure, you're entitled to second, third opinions, even fourths, if you choose to. But remember, this is a hospital. There are emergencies going on. If all that is available to you is a male doctor, then I believe a woman has to shut the fuck up and get checked out or get the fuck out the hospital. One or the other. Now, okay, let's say for argument's sake, a woman is sitting there raving like a fucking lunatic because she wants a female physician. Now, you're in the emergency room. Let's say you've just been raped, right? There are emergencies going on. Now, if a female doctor is with another patient who she's been briefed on, knows the situation, so forth and so on, just to accommodate you, when your danger is over because you've just been raped or molested or something of that nature, she has to go and debrief somebody else and so forth and so on to handle someone who's still in trouble. How is that fair? Why should you be accommodated in that way? If you're not in any immediate danger, and if you are, then you shouldn't be sitting there. Either way you look at it, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be taking what's available to you. What's going on in your head is a personal mental crisis. It has nothing to do with the hospitals or why they should rearrange rules for you or possibly put the lives of other patients at danger for you. They shouldn't have to at all. Now, if someone view that as sexist, then let them go on ahead. I say that goes for men also. If a man has just been raped and he doesn't want a male physician, if that's all that's available to you, shuck it up. You know this man's a doctor. He's done seen more, penises than the one that was just in you. If that's the case, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I completely think that you are wrong when it comes to that. But I understand you're a female, so at the end of the day, there is no possible way you can be completely unbiased. And you made it seem as if you were a victim in some sense of your own. As far as something tragic happening. So I just don't believe that you can be completely unbiased and really look at it in a logical and rational way. You're actually looking at it from a very selfish standpoint, like I said, which isn't fair to other patients that are there whose doctors have already been debriefed on their condition, doctors who have already been working on patients who need it more than you. Let somebody come in and figure out what's wrong with you. If it's a male, then it's a male. Other than that, if you choose to have that psychological block going on because of what just took place, I mean, you were able to call cops, right? I'm pretty sure all female cops didn't show up. You didn't have a problem telling male cops what happened. So why should you have a problem with a male doctor? Because he has to touch you? So what? You know he's a doctor. He's probably seen more vaginas and things of that nature than you've washed up and seen your own. considering if a woman has been, a GYN doctor, so forth and so on. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I just think your view is completely wrong on it. I'm gonna have to, fully agree with Watcher on this. Yeah, y'all just shouldn't be accommodated in no sort of way at all. So all I had to say. So thanks for listening. If you got this far into it, yeah, cool. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. If not, reach one, teach one.